What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back. So before we continue, as always, make sure you're going through here and getting the memories. I forgot to mention this at the start, but you do need to scroll through these. So as we're going through them and getting rid of that little dot right there, that's going to be what gives us the stuff to upgrade with our stats. All right, now we are just one away from the max damage increase. But we are ready to go on to our next main mission. Still working with the butcher set, but I actually will be getting access to a new boss set after this mission. And the ability to craft it comes soon after as well, which is nice. So, Inconceivable Truth, recommended level 69. So I'm pretty sure we're past that anyway. Actually, I don't know. We might be at like 70. Let's see, what are we at? We're at 79. Okay. But starting this mission, one of the big things is you will likely get up to this tier very soon. The cap that would prevent you from going further is removed after the last boss. You can run through, say whatever you want for Tristan that doesn't have any plot impacts or anything. But we're going to be aiming to put our next couple skill points into better parry windows for both brutal attack as well as reflect, which is really nice. As for stats, we're still going to go vitality for the time being. I'm going to get that to 40 and then I'll likely pump stamina all the way up to 60. Actually, I probably do have a point for brutal execute. I might pick that up. That's another one that a lot of people have been asking about. What would I pull out of? I don't want to pull anything from here though. Zephyr I don't care about. We can drop Zephyr. There we go. Brutal attack execution. This is a fun one. It just allows you to do a flashy execute when the time comes. Then I'll need 2 points for there, and then 1 point for there. Okay. So we're going to go this way for 2 dudes and a little loot. Oh. Listen, I know my armor is lightweight, but calm down. And then down here, there's some dudes training. If you're careful, you can actually walk down and get a backstab on this first dude. Take them out. I'm going to go out of the house this way. Take the dog out. Grab this. Go ahead and grab the soul tear. And we'll head on back. And go behind the house here. And we'll kill him and get our soul stone. Here we're going to start working our way up. And you can kind of see the trap that's laid out here. So we want to snipe him. And then if you can get eyes on it back here. That's a fire mage. Those guys are really irritating to deal with, especially if you're standing by a bunch of explosive barrels. So it's just way safer to pop them off. Grab the cleanse potion. Go inside. Take an extra. I'm looking around a lot more. I keep missing chests because I'm going so fast. So less full balls to the wall sprint, more methodically going through stuff. Him down, kick this ladder down. This takes us right back to the rest spot. Grab the willpower orbs, and now we'll head up the ladder. Actually, move my notes a little. Run behind Soulstone, then climb up. Okay. And kill them, and then we got a big boy coming. Actually, do I have enough? That's fine. Alright, big boy is down. Head on ahead. And once we here, kill another mage. We're going to climb up and then drop down to get that loot that we saw over there. And climb up again. I believe it's an enhancer. Let's see, snipe the guard, drop for loot. Back up and open the door for a chest. Alright, now this right here just connects. It's just a safer way to come down. So if we didn't go in the house, that's where we'd be at. You can probably snipe this guy, but actually I'm going to hold off because I'd rather have that spirit to kill a different guy in a second. Him and the dog. Where is the archer? There he is. A little hard to see this guy. Snipe him and lure this one out. Brutal attack. Now the big boy comes out. Ooh. Man, shield is super irritating. Alright, let's see. Snipe the guard, drop for loot, snipe the archer, sword and shield guy charges out. One inside, and then we work around for a inner essence and take the other set of stairs. A lot of these guys aren't hostile, they're just chilling. This is the secondary set of stairs. We want to go to this set of stairs. Go. Inner essence. Go up. And this poor guy is about to get cooked. Look, you can see the archer up there. Kill him. Get the special cleanse. Let's see. One inside work around for an essence. Take stairs. That is an explosive trap with archer. Work around for a new nexus. There's our nexus. Beautiful. Now I can just focus endurance for a while. The skill tree. Did I unlock them yet? Oh, a little bit higher. Just let those points sit, because I'm going to want to get that, and then, well, you have to pick up this to get to the better version that's down here. So actually I'll spend that point for now. Let's see, so we're going to head on inside. There's a few different enemies here, and we're going to try and snipe the most annoying ones, which is the mage. With him dead, the rest aren't that bad. Always kill the mages. I'm sorry, little bro. Sign, prioritize mage. Proceed ahead, and we're gonna snipe the big boy, kill the others, and grab the guard's log. Should be right in there. I'm trying to remember what's over here. It's just nothing. Yeah. The guard log, and then we go on the elevator. All right, so we're gonna go on into the mine. And there's quite a few enemies around here, but what we're going to do is actually just shoot on into here first. And if I can snipe that guy, that would be great. I don't know what to classify them at. I've been calling them like clerics. They're like, I guess they're more of a battle mage, but they are very annoying to deal with. So if I can did not do enough damage. And I pissed him off. Alright, that worked out a lot nicer than I thought it would. Go ahead and get that water enhancer. And you can open the cage and kill these dudes if you want. Okay, now back here, we're giving it just a second because there's another mage. Oh, that was not a good enough hit. That's why we're utilizing this. Let them come in one at a time. Grab this while we're here, I guess. They just do so much build up so fast.
I survived the war. Was that all just so that I die here?
Alright, return to ladder, get a chest, proceed down, and go ahead and go left. I think we can actually plunge this. Damn. Just brutalizing them all. Alright. Them dead, though. Swing around to the left here. And open this on up. And there's the defector scroll. New set. And we'll proceed down this way and swing left again. And over here we have Yulian's necklace. And then a Blade Nexus. Now this next area has a decent amount of plague, so we're going to want to put on some anti-plague items. Let's go here. We'll replace the fire with plague stuff. And our very first target is right there. There's a couple of dogs in this area that are going to attack you as well when you fight this elite. His weapon is actually coated in plague, so he can do a lot of plague buildup if you're not careful. Kill him, grab the loots that are just kind of hanging around, especially the labor camp behavioral. We need that. And from there, we're going to start making our way up the ramp. Oh, we can get this later, but snipe it now so you don't forget about it. Snipe the Stolestone, anti-plague, kill dogs, lead, proceed with the ramp when you reach the bridge, snipe the archer. Okay, so I'm just going to run on ahead for now. And all right, now over here, okay, because he's going to try and hit you with that trap. Looks like this guy will actually come over and play. It'll make things easy for us. God, I love that move so much. See, this will take us back to the Nexus, but it is not a shortcut. Go down there, you're down there. Going over here and get this loot. And then we're going to proceed into the cavern. And immediately after getting in, there's a dweller. Take him out. And then this next part has a bunch of enemies, a bunch of leggies. So. them out and proceed ahead. Scroll the notes real fast. Let's see. Kill the plagueys, proceed ahead. After the soul tier, we should have a jarling near the archer. And then we want to snipe a mage. So funny.
Move it! Would you want to be fed to the beast?
The beast. Alright, and then, oh, I don't have any. We can address that real fast. There we go. No more mage. Grab the poison enhancer. Run on over here for the hallucination cleanse, and then we go up and out. Brutal finisher. So for those that are confused about what I'm doing there, so the way this works is it'll transform your brutal attack when you can execute an enemy. So right there, we knocked him down to where brutal attack was available, and then I just did as much damage as I could until the little X showed up over it. And so what we did is we just pushed him into the execute range to trigger brutal attack execution. Let's see, under the doorway of Restless Mage. Afterwards, we're going to begin heading up the stairs. Swing to the left for a shortcut ladder, and then the other way for some enemies. Some transmutation shards. Here is our left, and if you didn't chuck a javelin out earlier, you can go ahead and grab that now. Need to rest, obviously. You can do that now as well. The rest of this level is pretty chill, I think. There's a couple guys that are annoying, but nothing too bad. He did. Let's see. Look for a shortcut ahead on the bridge, snipe the archer, then grab the trap chest. Heading up the stairs from there for a shortcut. Ah, this archer. Here for the trap chest. There's a few up top and then another battle mage, a soul tier. I'm not going down there for you. So I guess that's it for him. I'm going to proceed along instead. We'll proceed along until you go down the ladder, and then we're going to sprint ahead. Fresh Nexus. So there's a mage right there. You might want to try and snipe him, but we're about to rest, so don't bother. Snipe him later.
They said you would. You need to. It's at hurry.
Alright, and endurance, my best friend. Alright, so we got a dweller right there. And then we're just gonna go ahead and pop a plague resist. We're gonna just run past this stuff all the way up top. If they group up, we'll kill them all, but I'm not really worried about killing these guys. And as we proceed ahead, right around the time when we can see the guy that we want to snipe, look how nice he is, just walking right into view for us. Turn around and you'll notice the final soulstone just blending right on in. Let's see. Proceed along, killing one guy. We got some bats that are coming that we're going to want to brink guard against. Kill an elite, get a plague ring, and then we are at the end.
This is what we get. Just for being loyal to General Khazan.
Kill two ahead, snipe the archer by the bridge. Kill the elite, get plague ring after the bridge and Nexus. Oh, you hurt. There it is. Just barely enough for that brutal execution. Wonderful cleanup on the elite there. Drop. And we are all set. So from here, we have the boss, Shaktuka. Pretty interesting boss, but we are going to save him for the upcoming episode, alongside a coverage of some side quests like we always do. So stay tuned, and I'll catch you in a little bit with more.